Hello there and a warm welcome to this video. I know your time's valuable and I genuinely appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your busy day to watch this. My name's Nigel Moysey. I'm a chartered accountant here in the UK, but I've also been deeply involved in internet marketing for almost 20 years now. Over the years I've gained a ton of knowledge and experience, most of which I've used to help my clients behind the scenes. But now I've decided to go public. This video is the first in a series where I'll be sharing some seriously valuable insights with you. So, what's this game-changing strategy that so many businesses overlook? Now, I know this might seem like an unusual way to start a conversation about website traffic, but please stay with me. I want to take you back to a moment of reflection I had while waiting for a flight at Bristol Airport en route to Menorca. Sitting there, I started thinking about how much air travel has changed since my very first flight in the mid-1960s from Exeter to Jersey for a family holiday. Back then, flying was a completely different experience. There was no business class, no fancy lounges, no priority boarding, just basic travel. Even the baggage was shifted from the check-in desk and loaded into the hold manually. And at the other end, no conveyor belts bringing in the luggage, it was carried in by the airport staff. So, why am I telling you this? You see, the airlines that introduced first-class seats stood out, and they thrived, but it didn't take long before competitors followed suit, making first class a standard feature. Then came business class, premium economy, private lounges, priority boarding, and exclusive perks. The industry kept evolving to stay ahead. Then along came Richard Branston's Virgin Atlantic, shaking things up completely. His strategy? Make flying better. Better food, better service, cabin crew who looked sharp and actually enjoyed their jobs, a friendlier, more customer-focused experience. And that brings us to the point. I want to challenge you to take a step back and look at your industry or niche through fresh eyes, through the eyes of your customers. Ask yourself, how can I make a real difference? How can I improve the customer experience? Let me give you a real-world example. A business coach I know of was given some golden advice by his mentor. Find a way to stand out. He offered the usual coaching packages, but nothing groundbreaking. But this advice brought about a light bulb moment. He thought deeply about the way things were and came up with what he referred to as SOS calls. These were emergency one-to-one coaching sessions that clients could book on the same day, or at the latest the next day, when they urgently needed help. That put him head and shoulders above the competition. The norm was that if you worked with a coach, you had to wait until the next scheduled session, which could be a week, a month, or even longer away. But with his service, you get immediately high-value support. Of course, he couldn't offer unlimited SOS calls, so he capped them at a few per program. But can you see how that tiny tweak completely set him apart from the competition? That's what thinking like a game changer looks like. So, next time you're at an airport or just out and about, take a second to observe the world around you. Industries don't stay the same, they evolve. Who profits from it? Those who drive it, of course, the groundbreakers. Do some digging, find the gaps in your industry, because here's the truth. Things don't have to stay the way they are with your industry either, and you have the power to be different and to make a difference, to change the game. You can shake things up, stand out, and become the go-to choice in your field. And when you do, as sure as chips are chips, you'll leave the competition behind and reap the rewards. Okay, so with that, thanks for sticking with me. I hope this gave you some food for thought. I'll be sharing more insights soon, so please stay tuned.